I'm Dave Stewart. I work in Intel Software and Services Group on systems optimization. I've started a number of open source projects in both data center and embedded, and currently working on accelerating the languages that data center is using these days. You know, when I was really young, I always thought it would be so cool working with computers, and back in those days, computers were kind of different than they are today, but I loved the fiction associated with computers. I loved the kind of the excitement of what you could do with them, and so the chance of actually, having as a career working on computers and software engineering is phenomenal. And so I've just had a great time with it. I really feel like, first and foremost, for people who are not yet into a career in open source, one of the things that I think is great is that because there are no barriers of entry, if someone has the desire to learn and get involved with the projects, they can contribute whether they have some sort of degree or not. They can contribute no matter what their background. The whole area of open source is a community, and it's a very diverse community. It's a community of different genders, ethnicities, but it's also a vastly varied community in terms of people's ages, their experience, the whole opportunity to widen the tent, if you will, for all of the people who can be involved in computing and in adding value and doing fun stuff. And for many people, even turning that into a career. Today, it's very exciting in the whole data center area how there's growth of both cloud computing, big data computing. I think some of the future is very interesting in terms of how we can get even more of the vast quantity of data that we're collecting from all manner of smartphones and devices, and be able to really make sense of these and get even greater areas of value out of the data that's now coming out of all this massive cloud of connected devices. I've been working in open source for about 10 years now, and have started a number of projects both in the data center and in the embedded area that have actually done really well. And so when we found that we really needed to do a lot more in terms of the languages on which websites are based these days, languages like PHP and Python, Node.js, Hip Hop VM, these are all tremendously interesting for Intel because people are using Intel servers for these projects. And so for me, I think one of the things I really get out of this is helping people getting involved in these community efforts.